Dear ladies and gentlemen, during this video, I am going to answer the questions which usually people ask when they face the choice to join the investment club, which was created by Global Investment Academy. During this video, I'm going to answer why this club was created in the first place, why should you consider to join it, who this club was created for, what we are going to do in the club, and what you're going to experience when you join the club, and of course, how you can join the club. All right. So, first of all, why the club was created. I presume you understand when you're starting your investment career, it could be quite lonely because people who surround you might not support you or they don't know anything about investing area. If you join the investment club, it is much more fun and enjoyable to go on the same in the same direction as you're planning to do with like-minded people. So we have fantastic people in our club, and if you join, you kind of get support. You support from those who already achieved certain results, from those who already live using just in this investment vehicle, or at the same time you'll meet people who just join and they're on the same level as you are, so you won't be feeling there kind of isolated and probably in a way that, oh my goodness, everyone is expert. No, you're going to be feeling very good. Also, you can create friendship in our club. A lot of people, they find a circle of new friends, and you probably remember that if you want to achieve certain results, surround the people who already achieved that. So the investment club is a fantastic place where you can find people who you can spend the future life with. Some people even find not only friends, but they find the couples there. Ladies come and they see the man who focused, money orientated, balanced in their life, great, fantastic person. Who knows, maybe you create something even more than just friendship. Another thing which is very good, it is a supportive environment. It's not like uh, when people come there and just they want to get. People come there to give as well. And I presume you're the person like that as well, because when you learn something and you see other person who don't understand, who doesn't understand, or doesn't know something, you can explain to that person because everyone is expert in certain areas. Maybe you're the doctor, or maybe you're the teacher, or maybe you're IT specialist. So if you meet person who doesn't understand in medicine or doesn't understand in IT sector or something like that, you can give your out view, your view on a certain aspects of that specific businesses. And of course, like, I mean, if you're analyzing pharmaceutical business and you're a pharmacist, it's much easier for you to kind of notice certain things which person who is working in IT industry probably will miss. And at the same time, if you're trying to invest in a company which is IT orientated, the person who expert is in is expert in IT can help you out with that. So this is why people love our investment club, because different experts, by joining together, they create an even higher level of expertise when they're analyzing different companies. So of course, very good thing about investment clubs is that you get motivated every time. Our life sometimes is not easy as we want it to be, and we have issues at work, at families, in environment, etc., etc., etc. And sometimes we kind of move away from our path, from our goals, and we forget about them. But when you come to our club meetings, every time you meet motivated people, and you get motivated as well. So even if you step out from your direction, from your path to the success, people will remind you that, and you will keep you accountable as well. So when you go to the club meetings, you kind of refocus yourself to the same direction. You remind yourself that I have to analyze the companies, that I have to invest, I have to save some money, I have to allocate to the investment area, and you keep going to the same direction. And of course, in a certain period of time, you will see results, real results of how your portfolio is growing, how your investment money started creating an additional income for you, which in the future maybe will completely replace your current income. Another one which is very, very good thing about investment club, that we have investors of different levels there. Some people already they attend the club meetings for the last 2 3 years, and of course they have much more experience. They have much more knowledge. When you join the club, you can communicate to those people like face to face. You can ask them any questions you like. You can ask them, what industry do you invest? What companies do you invest? They will share their knowledge, their experience with you. And that would be a fantastic option for you because you save so many months, maybe even years of research. Imagine that person spend maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 5 years of finding that list of companies which they're working with now. By coming to the investment club meeting, you will get it in the first instance. You just have to create this friendship with the person who already like doing it for years and years. And you will find those people in our investment club because people stay in our investment club for a very long time. Another important thing that you learn something new every time. Every time we discuss some question, somebody will ask the question you might have as well the same question. And another experienced investor or myself or another like person who invests in the stock market will explain that subject. For example, how to use new research facilities, how to use the new tool, how to use new maybe spreadsheet, how to analyze, maybe how to find another broker, maybe another broker person. So how to do something about the stock market, and it will help you a lot. So every time when you leave the club meeting, you will feel that you kind of grew up in your knowledge as well. So another good thing about investment club is just not only education, it's a practical tool because when you come there and if you don't have any ideas and everyone for instance came Sunday morning and nobody have any ideas, so what you do, you start brainstorming together. So you can do the screening process, you squeeze the market from 30,000 companies to maybe 8 or 9 companies in your list. After that, you divide these companies among the members who came. For example, one person, one company, like analyze it quickly and then to develop a strategy. So when you work as a group, it helps you to build your portfolio much quicker, even if everyone doesn't have any company in that portfolio. So this is fantastic opportunity. Another thing which is great about investment club, because even when you're not at the club meeting, we have a private Facebook group, and what you can do, you can share ideas. So we have this chat where people send, "Oh, I'm planning to invest in this company tonight, or maybe this week. So what do you think, guys, about that?" And people say, "Oh, did you consider that thought, like that thing about this company?" And you might think, "Oh my goodness, I didn't notice that. So I missed something what other person noticed." So it will help you to avoid certain mistakes. Or otherwise, person will say, "Look, will you consider another company from the same industry and it looks like much better than your company which you discovered?" So you might find an even better investment company which can create for you much higher returns as well. So you can analyze companies and develop trading ideas together. And you probably understand that by doing that, you can save a lot of time. I mean, some people doing it full time. They spend maybe 1 2 hours a day in order to research new companies, develop new ideas. And can you imagine if you busy with family, you busy with work, with career, with your business, and you might not have that time available for investment, but by joining the club, you can pick the information from those people because they share it. So you get together again, as I said, you go to the private chat or come to the meetings and you say, "Okay, guys, I have $10,000 to invest or $100,000 to invest. What kind of companies you have on your list?" And people will share it with you. So after that, you come home and instead of spending, let's say, 20 hours a week in order to find those companies, you spend only maybe 1 or 2 hours to go through them once again to understand which companies would you prefer personally and then to allocate money to that. So it saves a lot of time for that. Of course, you also can share some resources with other members because some people, for example, they can buy even simple thing like a book. People read the book and after that it's like stand on the shelf But here you can buy the book and then you can rotate it among club members, or you can get subscription, because some subscription, when you buy in bulk, it becomes cheaper, right? Or you can do something which cost money. By doing it with members, it becomes cheaper for you. All right, so it's very, very important thing to consider as well. And of course, probably the most important thing why we've done the club, because sometimes the career of trader or career of investor can be lonely. Imagine you're sitting in front of your computer and you're making money on your own and you don't have anyone to share it with. Okay, you see all these numbers, all your profit which you created, and yes, probably your kids will be happy. Okay, dad, mom, give me like extra phone now. You can buy me this or can buy me that, but they won't understand your success, the satisfaction which you experience from the fact that you found this fantastic company, that you invest in this company grew and you made money. Only other people who do exactly the same will understand you. So if you come to the club, can you imagine to hear all the stories when people share, look, I bought this company and I made this money, and somebody will tell you, look, I've done exactly the same. I bought exactly the same company after this last club meeting and I made exactly the same amount of money. You will understand each other much better. So celebration of your success with the club is a great, great thing to do. So this was probably one of the most important things to be created.